Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Antonia and you're with Time 3 Plan. I've had a request to go through my planner books that I've got all over here, and I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to show you how I use them because I do pretty much use all of them. So we're starting off with my classic happy planner, which is the Free Spirit one that I've just added a to. This is my home planner, so this has basically got everything in it that I need to function my house. So under here would be all my direct debits, I've got my meter readings, I've got appointments, I've got when I got my new car, tax and all that. More appointments. Everyone is color coded in my family, and the color code runs across all my planners so that I don't need to think, oh, who's purple, who's purple. So this is March looks up, so it's parents' evening, when I need to order what medication. I've got my direct debits, I've got appointments, dog flea and wormer, and then this is how the week would look. So I've got my meal plan, my food shop, my to-dos, dog a meal planner, appointments, decoration, chores I need to do throughout the week, and a school checklist for Sunday night. Moving on to April, so let's just do that for you for now. So I've got everything on a post-it note until the 1st of April because things do change. I've got school holidays marked off with washi. I've got when I need to do the meds. I've got all the different appointments I've already got booked in. Like I said, everyone in the family is color coded, and I use that color code across everything. And then in here I've got all the expenses for the month, the income I get for the month, and then weekly expenses that aren't on direct debit, so I can keep track of everything. Then, then we go across to the end of the book. So I got my sticky notes, which I use quite a lot of, as you've seen. Here are just notes going on for 2020. So my last flea treatment for the dog would have been the 8th of November. The last wormer treatment would have been the 8th of November. And I just write these here with a symbol of who it's for, so that when I come to next year's planner, I don't have to sift through and see where everything is. And then I've got the kids clubs that my kids go to. So I've got all their details here, and I keep all the receipts in this handy little pocket. And then I've got note pages. I've got holiday confirmations that I've printed out that we are already going on, and other confirmations that I've printed out and paid for. Then I've got all the family's birthdays, past and present. Don't forget anyone. Ohana. And then I've got my Facebook group. So I run 2 groups on Facebook. One is an ASD group because my children are autistic. So I've got all the various charities and other Facebook groups that I check for information and then repost onto mine. And then the other one is a planners one, which I've got everyone's birthdays, and I've got what they like, what they use, so we can try and keep in contact. So that's the first planner that I use. That's my #1 go-to, and it stays on this desk. Then I'll move into my mini, which is my on-the-go planner. And this is a mini mum that is in the Kiki K zip-around cover. This doesn't have as much information in because it is literally my on-the-go planner. So on the go at the moment, I'm tracking my younger son's behaviour at school. He's not doing really well at the moment, but I'll need this when I go for his next appointment with CAMS. And here you can see it's just doctor's appointments or any other appointments, what our priorities are for this month, and what I need to do with the dog, what school's doing, etc, etc. Once again, everybody is on a color chart, color coded rather, and this would be my week, a typical week for me. So it would be my menu plan that I've got from my classic, foods I need to do when I'm out and about, things I need to do at home. Goals for this week would be like pay all the bills. The chores would be over there. I'd have something inspirational in this bottom corner here, and then this would basically just be appointments, so I can keep track of them. I've got up until August, which is the summer holidays, which in my house is the most busiest, and I have to plan from now onwards, believe it or not, because of my kids' conditions. They need to know where they're going when. So I've got my sticky notes here. I've got prices on things that I'm looking up for holidays. Then I've got all our important information, like our doctors, NHS numbers, national insurance, account numbers. I don't have passwords in this because this is my out and about one. In here I've got all addresses of friends, people in my planner group, family members across the world, so that's all in there. Because I quite often go to the post office and then realise I forgot to write the address down. I do that a lot. And then I've got kids' meal ideas. My kids are quite picky eaters because of their sensory issues, so I've got a list of ideas that they will eat. So when I'm out and about, I can always refer to that when I'm shopping. I've also got, once again, their kids clubs that they do, as well as the payments that I've made, because I'll make the payment when I am out and about. I've then got a list of my direct debits. I've also got my savings, what we're saving for. So like for this one, I had to save for another car, I had to save for the vet's bill, I had to save for Devon, I've now got to save for Hartlepool. Wish list of fun, of stuff that we want to do when we're out and about, which I am still going to be filling out. Days of fun, so days out that I've got ideas on at the moment. They're not necessarily confirmed, they're just ideas. And then I've got pictures of my late husband and us as a family as my inspiration. So that's my second go-to book, and that comes out with me everywhere. Next I've got my home planner. Now this is different to the other classic happy planner, because this is purely just things about the home and nothing about appointments or things like that. So it would have all our family information. So this will be allergies, NHS numbers, date of birth, blood type, anything that you need to know. Then we've got, trying to do this so that you don't see all the personal information. I've got passwords and logins because this stays at home, because I never remember a password or login. Then I've got insurances that I've got, and I've got a car log of what I do with my car when I do it. Then I've got pet health log, so when she's had her vaccination, when she got spayed, things like that, it's all down there. Then I've got a list of to-dos that I work through when and if I can, finances available. I've got project and goals that I try and do around the house. So 2 years ago we put a downstairs bathroom in, so that was budgeting it, how much we had to pay, etc, etc. And I've got all the receipts for that over here, so it all stays together. Then I've got a separate to-do list which I haven't started yet because I'm still working off the other one. I've got a meal planner, which in my house it's different because I meal plan for me and then I meal plan for the kids as well. I've got family favourites, and these are things that the kids will eat, and little notes like they don't like crusty cheese, so I mustn't bake it in the oven, to all help their sensory issues. I've got house cleaning, what to do when, like your 6 month, your 1 year, etc, etc. And I've got more budgety stuff, which I've got once again copied over. I've got that list of direct debits and all the rest of it in there. So that's that home planner, and that stays here, access if needed. Then I've got, every evening I go into my Hello Beautiful mini. Now this is my health planner, so this is all about me. This is nothing to do with the kids, this is for me. So I've got inspirational cards in the beginning, more inspirational cards. It is a bit full, sorry. And then I've got things like what I'm eating, remember to hydrate, little things I need to do to self-care, like a face mask or read. Yesterday was a really crappy day, so I just like, no, not today, it didn't work. I chart my weight and my measurements, so I do that. And then coming to the back, I've got more inspirational cards. I've got a list of things that I can eat on my low carb plan that I'm trying to follow. And I've got a long list of mindfulness pages. So when I'm feeling a bit like the world's not working with me today, I can look at here, and these are quotes or ideas or patterns or anything that just make me feel good. They're good for my soul. So I have these over here, and I've got pages and pages of them. Important words like family and things. And then coming to the back, this is the only bit that does go with the whole family. As I've mentioned before, we've lost my husband 2 years ago, so the kids are grieving as well as autistic. So I'm trying to work on a whole family self-care. So I've got what can help us emotionally, what can help us physically, spiritually, mentally, practically, and socially. And then 5 mindfulness activities for children, and growth mindset for children with special needs, and visiting emotions, which I'm sure you can appreciate for a child with ASD is really difficult. So that is my health planner, and that stays here on my desk, and then I use it every evening. I come and sit down and work on that. Then we've got the Erin Condren that we got from UK Planner Addicts, and this is my memory planner for this year. So I've got my motivation first, my best friends, my family, my husband, my kids, things like that. You've seen a flip through with my daughter on another video. So this is purely just medical appointments the kids have got and holidays. Nothing else goes in here, because my day pretty much runs around what they have on their day. And anything goes in decorating, trying to do different things, stickers, stamps, bullet journaling, scrapbooking, watercoloring, practicing different styles of writing. Everything just goes in, and it's just photos. It's just a busy little look back at exactly what happened when. Quotes that I like that get me through. And then I still need to, I've done up to Tuesday this week, I still need to do this past one. And then watercolouring, everything goes in here. And then I've got my holidays already booked out, so I know we'll be away that week. And then that's of course Easter. So that's just a memory planner, and that is used as and when. And then I've got, this is one that I've kind of made myself. I got this from W.H. Smith's, the cover. And I'm using this as a book when I go to meetings with professionals or teachers with regards to my kids. So it's basically just got, whoops, over here, I don't want you to see anything, sorry. I've got all meeting notes taken from meetings with various people that I update. I've got each of my children, so anything specific to them, meltdowns that they have, things that they're struggling, appointments that they need to go through. So it's all in here, and this is handy on my desk to grab when I run out the door, so I can keep track of what's happening on their side. Then I've just got a notebook to jot things down on if I need to. I've got my tablet in here. If it's in a cover like this, then my son won't see it, and I can hopefully keep it away from him, as he's already nicked my laptop. And then I've got in my UKPA planner, I've de-ringed it because I wanted to use it for something else, but then I decided against it. And I've just got notes and sticky notes, so they're handy and they're nearby should I need them. So that is everything that I use. As you can see, I do use them quite often, and it's just a system that works for me. For some people they might say that it's too much, but it works in my house. So thank you for watching. If you want to see more, please subscribe and like this video and let me know your thoughts. Thank you. Bye.